and welcome back to Bloodborne. In the last part, we spent 10 minutes just killing Rom alone. She took me an hour.
God damn.
I said I'd cut out deaths for this playthrough. I really meant it. But anyway, ooh, pretty
But
late.
he wouldn't cut out standing.
No, apparently not. I do every...
Small steps.
I promise I do every other time. It's just those two parts that slip by me. Pretty lady. But
Oh my god, an actual cutscene.
She's got blood on her, Oh, that's a big moon.
Oh great, now we're in Majora's Mask?
Oh, fuck.
Kinda. It is Termina on the final day. Now the game really delves into the eldritch horror.
It would have been funny if right here you just placed the dawn of the final day right there.
I should have.
And now you can't because I told you a funny idea.
Yes. Well, okay, no, technically that would make sense because this all happens in one night.
Yeah.
The entire game is supposed to take place in one night. It's a 13-hour long game. At least. Oh,
Yep,
hello there.
That sounds...
You're big.
I'm gonna kill you.
You actually can fight and kill one of those things. They're called amygdalas. Yeah, like the part of your brain. And they're actually there throughout the entire game. You just can't see them until you get a high enough insight level, or you reach this part in the game where you can see everything.
Focusing.
Okay, I think I go and show something off here. Well, first I return to the Hunter's Dream. Yes, I do. Okay. So, this part took me like 2 hours to record, and 45 minutes of it was spent on doing this one speedrunning skip that I can do. I just don't have it mastered yet. See, that was an example of me cutting out my standing. Because that was 3 minutes of standing.
Oh, you didn't want us to watch that? I thought that would have been real fun.
Yeah, right? Truly, I'm so heartless. So with that...
You could have even done the...
running back a bit, with that lady with the blood on her stomach and everything, the Chalice dungeons, if you venture far enough into them, you can actually fight that lady. She is Queen Yharnam. Supposedly like the founder of the entire city, who ruled as their queen. The reason why she had blood on her stomach was because she had a miscarriage with a baby god.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Bloodborne lore is kind of crazy. Of course, none of this is actually relevant to you, the player. Hey, you're just a guy who got...
Not. Why would it be?
You're just a guy who went to Yharnam to get a blood transfusion. And things went horribly wrong.
Now you're killing a guy in a wheelchair with a shotgun.
Yeah. He one-shots you. If you let him fire at you, he just kills you. Yahar Ghul is my least favorite area in the entire game. I cut out like 45 minutes of me trying to not only do the speedrunning skip, but buying the saw cleaver, since it's one of the like surefire ways of getting this skip down. What you do is you charge an attack and the momentum carries you forward through the hitbox of the fence. And I slipped off here. What you're supposed to do is roll off, because now I'm stuck inside the wall. I'm stuck in the building. I have played this game so many times. I've played this game so many times. This is how I normally get through the area. Luckily, I can't... So, normally what happens there is I back up too far and I fall off of the invisible ledge into a kill zone. But I got lucky this time. I hugged the wall and came out the backside all it means is that now I have to fight these cramped caskets, which basically is a death sentence anyway. But I can still salvage this. I hate this area so much, I try not to do it legitimately.
At least there is a kill zone back there, and it doesn't like keep
Oh
you
yeah,
back
no,
there
you
forever.
can't. Yeah, it doesn't keep you back there forever, thankfully. But you can also just phase out of that wall, so.
It would have been bad if he ended up in the back rooms.
I almost did. This might as well be the back rooms, just taken out front. But, yeah, I hate this area so much, I try to just avoid it whenever I can, which is why I learned that skip. But I'm dead here. Like, there's no salvaging this, I'm cornered. There's a hunter that cleaved 80% of my health, these crypt caskets that will chase you to the ends of the earth. Like, shotgun!
Teleport into the freaking hub world thing where no enemies can get.
Yeah. Well, that's not technically in the world. It's an external dimension.
Yeah.
I was careful about my word choice. Yeah, I'm basically dead here. You know what's funny? What's really funny to me? The fact that me showing you the speedrunning skip caused you guys to die laughing, because for me, from my perspective, I've done it so many times that it's just something normal for me, but I've never seen it from an outsider's perspective where it's like, whoa.
And then I died.
Then I died.
Because they wouldn't let Shocker get away.
Yep. Now let's do this area legitimately.
I don't wanna.
I'm really proud of myself for doing something really clever here, and I want to see if you guys spot it when it comes. Yeah, because I clear out this entire area in one video. But I do something really clever, both in editing and in, like, with the way I play it. Mostly just editing, though.
The clever thing is, he did editing.
Shut up.
Because I just can't fucking... No.
Shut up, I edit. I think this playthrough is more than proven. I do actually edit things.
Yeah, he could have left in the entirety of the ROM fight.
Yeah, well, I did leave in at least the
Oh.
second round. I cut out all the times I died except for the first time.
And he said it took like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could have left in all 2 hours of this area and split it across 4 parts. Or however long it would have been. This area has a special, and by special I mean incredibly annoying gimmick, where if you kill these enemies, they just keep respawning. They don't die. They just come back. You don't even need to like respawn to get them to come back. No, they just spawn again after a couple seconds. What you need to do is you need to find the Bell Maiden, kill her, and that stops their spawning. It also temporarily stuns them so you can kill them. But I am very much lost. Helps that I don't have my torch on me right now, so I can't see anything.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, no, I am very lost. And I almost got lit up like Christmas morning.
At least you're away from that Gatling gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I gotta deal with the book club.
I'll just steal their torch and go back down there.
Well, no, because there's nothing for me to gain from there.
Oh.
And I die. There's an underdog up there who shoots an eye laser. and it'll just kill you. You can get around it with some good positioning, especially since it tells you like where it's gonna shoot.
Yeah.
But like, it takes you by surprise, especially since there's enemies on the stairs. This is where the game decides to get Castlevania,
How so?
by which I mean it places a lot of annoying enemies on stairs and things that can kill you really easily, like this.
God. Oh no.
It's a wall master from Zelda, except it kills you.
So you can technically encounter that death as soon as the cathedral ward.
Oh.
You know where I got that top hat?
Yep. Nope.
Yeah.
Actually, I completely forgot.
It's all the way back in like part 3. But after you get that armor, which gives you like the top hat and the clothes and everything, there's an amygdala that reaches out and grabs you, and you don't see it. You just see the portal as it's sweeping its arm. It's actually pretty scary if you get grabbed by it. Since all you see is you being like levitated in the air by this portal and then just dying. It gives you Frenzy, which is a status effect in Bloodborne similar to Bleed, where it just takes off a ton of your health instantly if you let the meter fill. And the reason you get Frenzy from that enemy is because your brain literally can't comprehend what it is. So your brain just shuts down. You die. That's it. But I need to go back for blood vials. With some clever cutting, I'm ready to go.
Where are you?
Alright.
Okay. You were still standing there for
Back
a
in
little
the
bit when you
church.
said that.
I was standing there for a lot longer. I cut it out again. Because I don't want to like make it. I didn't want to make it too obvious that I jump cut, in case like I could pass it off as like me being really subtle with the editing. But in this case, because I apparently forgot to cut out some standing portions, I might as well just come clean about it.
It could be worse. I'm already wondering how the hell I'm going to be handling Breath of the Wild's editing. 'Cause I don't think I can get away with the small tricks you're trying to do.
I mean, it really just takes practice and a good eye.
You do what I do,
But at
like
the same
pause
time, how
and
big
then
that game is, you have to show where you're actually going. Because there's a good chance you didn't go there before.
Yeah. What were you saying, Max?
Oh, I was gonna say, you could always, like, if you're looking for places to cut, you could just, like, pause and then, like, cut back
Yeah.
in when you unpause.
Yeah, that too.
Well, true.
Anyway, I died again.
Like, good job. You get a gold star, but we're gonna rip it in half.
I had to do an awkward cut or two for Lost Impact and Shadow, because I had to go further back in the level to re-kill some experiments.
Man, I cannot
Yeah, but
wait.
that's Lost Impact.
I can't wait until the Shadow fan dub comes out.
Oh yeah.
Trying to figure out how the hell they're gonna handle that one.
Yeah, right? With all the multiple endings or whatever.
When they just do, like, every state, like, state Westopolis and then all the stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 is kind of like Clemented.
Don't know, cause like they're just doing the cutscenes like the last two games.
Yeah, but they would, like, structure it kind of like that. Because if they just did the FMVs, it would be really short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, I think I do make it to the boss fight. on this life. And I kill him. But here's where I'm talking about with the really clever editing trick. I want to see if you guys are able to catch it. What? If you don't catch it, you're gonna friggin' smack yourselves on the forehead when you do. Or when I tell you. If you somehow don't.
Was it right there when you were...
I know I'm hyping it up a lot. I'm just really proud of what I did here.
Oh, I saw it. I looked at the health bar.
Darn it, I looked away.
Really? You think it's a health bar?
Yeah, I saw the health bar like just go back up.
Well, that's not the editing trick. That's just something that happens with Bloodborne. Though that
the game
does
actually refilled your health?
No, that does actually Wait, do you mean my health bar or the boss's?
Your health bar.
Okay, well that's part of it. That is part of the editing trick. But, no. What I actually did was... So remember that... and then I died a bit?
Yeah.
That was actually the cutscene playing. What I did was... I cut out the cutscene. I cut out the boss intro, moved it to this section of the video, put in that and then I died for the fun of it, and to make it not obvious that I jump cut. Put it in here for my successful run of the boss.
Oh, nice.
I am super proud of myself. And what I did was, because it doesn't fade out like that it only fades out like that when you watch the cutscene the first time. Like, if I were to enter the boss room now, it would just start with the boss. Like, it wouldn't do that fade out, fade in thing. I did my own fade out in DaVinci Resolve and put in the cutscene like you would notice with any other Bloodborne boss. Anyway, this is the One Reborn, a man-made horror beyond comprehension. It has these Bell Maidens supporting it, but for some reason, this guy was just a douche in my runs of it. Like, normally this fight takes me like 3 attempts at most because it's a pretty easy boss. On this, it took me like 10 because for some reason, I've never seen it before, but it would reach up and take pot shots at me. Like, it would swing at me and everything. It normally doesn't do that. Anyway, he's speaking Ganados when he casts his spells.
Konnichiwa.
No.
Don't know what language that you're
That's
talking
Chinese. Ganados
No,
is
that-
Spanish.
Yeah.
about.
Matalo!
Oh, that was Japanese.
Or, sorry, Japanese. Jeez. I mistook ni hao for konnichiwa. Yeah. Go hello. Dude, I would love if someone modded the One Reborn to just say Ganados lines.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like, Salazar. Or not Salazar. Well, maybe a little bit of Salazar, but more, Mendez.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Minus the big giant eyes.
Yeah, instead it just has a bunch of flailing limbs. Because, you know, everything's scarier when it's a mass of writhing limbs. And muscle
Of course,
mass.
you can't make out what it is.
Yeah, we're watching this at 360p right now because I was uploading this part while we were already recording other parts.
Oh no, that's not it. I'm just seeing nothing but mass of arms and limbs and muscle, and that's all I can make out.
That's
I
all you're
don't
supposed to
know.
make out.
I know, it's just like, I can't figure out what it's supposed to actually be.
It's just a creature made of bodies. It's Legion. It's Legion. Only, like, Legion didn't have enough time to bake in the oven. But yeah, this is literally the entire fight. Just stay close to him and dodge when you see the red auras going around you. Most of the leg kicks don't do enough damage to like warrant any fear. It's the when he drops bodies on you and pukes like that you actually need to run. Also, those little foot explosions that you can barely see, those hurt. But like,
Plus, it looks like every time you hit, you're getting health back. So
yeah, I do. That's the rally system at work, which is what I explained in the first part. But without support, this boss is really easy, which is why they put those bell maidens at the top. And that's it. That's the fight.
Yeah, he went down way faster than Rom.
Yeah. Well, Rom would have went down faster if she didn't keep teleporting away, like Dracula. I mean, that's it. Kind of a nothing boss, if I'm being entirely honest. Bloodborne's, like, mid-game is the worst part. You have a lot of sucky bosses, or just mediocre ones.
And you said the worst one is after this guy?
Yeah, the worst one is after this guy. That'll be part 13, I think. Either 13 or 14, depending on how far I do get in the recordings that I have. Because, like, sometimes, like you've seen in previous parts, sometimes I don't immediately get to a boss. Like, sometimes I'll just explore the area. And that'll be the part. I think I do actually get to that fight in number 13. And what do you know? The unlucky number with the unlucky boss. It kind of looks like a member of Organization 13, too.
oh god.
Kinda. Not as much as Shadows of Yharnam, but kinda.
Does he fight like number 13, aka Roxas?
No. He wishes he fought like Roxas. He fights like... He actually fights like Demix.
Oh no.
Not in a sense of style, more in a sense of, I'm going to annoy you.
Dance, water, dance!
That's the end of the part. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
You